Hello guys and gals, animal friends and spirit pals. Welcome to my channel. Also known as Mark is Flying by the Seat of His Spiritual Pants channel. Need you guys to remember that, and please have patience as I'm trying different things and trying to follow my guidance of do more action and less thinking and worrying about stuff. Just put it out, instead of worrying about putting it out. So, go along with me as I try to figure it out and kind of get into my groove and flow here. Today, Pam was asking me to channel him for a short video, and that's what I'm going to do today. You guys be sure to like the video if you do, and subscribe if you would. I know you will get tired of hearing me say this, but it's really the only way, or one of the very few ways I know of getting these videos to more people to see if they'll be of service or value to anybody. So that's why I have to keep asking you to do it. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see what Pan has for us today. Good afternoon. This is the one called Pan, and I greet each and every one of you and thank you for joining me today in this adventure that we're doing with Mark. Appreciate it. I wanted to talk a little bit today about this idea of, the age of Aquarius, this idea of a new energy coming into the earth and into you, humanity, and kind of give you a description from my point of view of what that is. I know most of you have heard about it, and there's different views, like a different dimension or different energy, age, celestial influences, all different kinds of ways to describe it and put it into terms which you guys can wrap your heads around. But in some ways, the languages you have don't really completely describe it or can quite capture it in its true essence. So it can be a little difficult trying to explain it, and you can get different kinds of explanations and kind of be maybe confused or in some cases afraid because you don't know exactly what it is. But I hope just by me talking about it a little bit here today, we can alleviate some of that and maybe help you to see a little more clearly about what maybe is going on here. It's all energy. Everybody's energy. Everything is energy. And it's really a shift in energy as far as I see it. Another way I'd like to describe it today is it's as if Source, the Creator, the one you call God. Now, let's be clear, there's always a confusion. God is neither male nor female, and at the same time it's both. Now, in this instance, I'm talking about what you would normally call that spiritual aspect of God, of Source, that's not in physical form. Okay, so that energy, which is the energy behind all things, it's what everything is about. Everything's God. God is everything. It is releasing or offering a whole new dose of itself, energy, its purest form of itself to the earth plane. So offering this really big, quite a big influx, more than has been offered at one time in a long, long time. So it's a big impetus for change, positive development, uplifting. You might call it more light, more love, more productivity, creativity, more joy, energy being offered, being imbued into the earth, which of course is the physical form of source, and oftentimes called the feminine form. But again, that separation is more for the human mind on the earth plane than the actual truth of the matter. You know, it's all one. Sometimes it appears as two for better understanding, but it all comes from the one energy. So this is being offered, actually being introduced, imbued, I might even say impregnated into the earthly realm, the earth form, matter, Mother Earth. And she's accepted it and is adjusting to it. And so are all of her kingdoms. And when I say all of her kingdoms, that includes the human kingdom. You guys are also adjusting to it. It's already been accepted. It's not going to go backwards. So it's already started. It's already been going through all of you and everything that's here, you know, the plants, the animals, the minerals, the earth, all of its peoples, the angelic kingdom, fairy kingdoms, nature spirits. Everything is being introduced to this energy and are beginning to resonate more and more with it and adjust to it and balance it. Now, you know, that could mean that sometimes, and I hear it from a lot of you, that you're feeling out of balance, or time is feeling a little weird or funny, and you're having a hard time keeping up, maybe. And that's a pretty natural side effect, so to speak, and you'll adjust better and better it goes along. And again, it's quite a bit of energy, and it's a new experience for everything. Now, part of what I do, and those that work with me, other energies that are on a spiritual plane, do, is help and assist humanity and the earth, all of her kingdoms, in adjusting and rising with this energy. I say rising because it is uplifting. It lifts you up. It's really like God saying, here's much more of who I am. I'm giving it freely and permanently, and do with it as you will. It's for greater creation, greater expression of who I am and who you are. And that's what's going to happen. There's really no turning back. And the earth is and will continue to raise her vibration to be compatible with that energy and give birth to it in all of her kingdoms and creations. And that includes all of your creations. So as you move forward with this energy and you're creating more with your imagination and your visualization, those creations will also be imbued with this energy. Now, it's still free will choice. And if you decide, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to participate, as some are choosing, that's okay. The thing about that is that energy will no longer resonate and won't be able to coexist in this new energy. So in order to express that, you'll have to kind of go, well, you'll go somewhere else to do it. And we can talk about that some other time. But this planet is raising its energy permanently and will be resonating at a new level or expression of God Goddess, and so everything else that hangs around. Now, having said that, I'd like to encourage all of you to reach out with your heart and your minds to Mother Earth and all of her children. That includes other humans, but the animal kingdom, the plants, the minerals, everything. She and they and you are all crying out for positive attention, crying out for acknowledgement, gratitude, um, you know, joining in the team, being helpful rather than harmful. And Mother Earth is really asking to be recognized. There's a lot of ignoring the Earth. Most of you that come here won't be those, but that energy is still quite strong among many of the humans on the planet, and it is a better idea for that to change. There was a time on the planet when you were much more consciously connected to the earth and to the animals and the weather, the sun, the moon, and all of the earthly energies, and you've just filed that away and put it away for quite some time. It's being reborn, it's coming out again. Animals are coming forward, everything's moving forward out of the closet. I'll take this time to encourage you to support animals in zoos, because they are like ambassadors from their particular species, coming forward in an attempt to heal that apparent separation between man and nature, man and God. They're there in more or less a last-ditch attempt to get your attention and to notice them and to realize who they are and to realize your connection with them. Same with the Earth Mother and, of course, Source in general. But that call is loud and clear, and the more you can take a moment to bless, acknowledge, thank the Earth and her creatures from the bottom of your heart, the more you will assist her in making this transition and making it with as little labor pains as possible. Now she's going through what you might want to call labor pains, and this can manifest as wild weather patterns or volcanoes, those kinds of things. And it looks like some of those are going to probably happen. Now, the severity depends on really humanity's consciousness and how much more it wakes up as a group and how many more individuals wake up. That will greatly affect the damage from earthly changes. Here's the thing. Unless humanity changes its consciousness and wakes up and willfully insists on staying asleep, there will be more reason to depopulate the earth, because it becomes more necessary in order to bring balance. You have to decrease the numbers if the numbers aren't going along, aren't on the team. It's we're all on the same page kind of a thing if we're going. If you're not going, you can choose not to go, but then you're not going to continue to be here participating much longer. It's not really, I'm not trying to threaten or scare anybody. It's just really the way the energy is going to work. It won't resonate. You won't be able to exist in the same plane of energy any longer if you are bound and determined, willfully wanting to stay vibrating at a lower level. It's kind of the easiest way I can explain it. I hope it didn't make it even more confusing. Need to remember, though, it's a joyous time on the earth. It's what we've been building for quite a long time. And hallelujah, it's coming, and you're achieving it. Now, there's a lot more to be flushed out of the dark. There's a lot more to be flushed out of the closet. More things will be coming out into the open, the truth coming forward in all different kinds of ways. You need to use your discernment, use your spiritual connection so that you know the truth for yourself, and all will be well. It's an exciting time. You chose to be here to go through it and to assist it. So be happy about it, and just continue to progress and do the best you can. That's really all Spirit is asking. Do the best you can. I don't want you to be perfect, or, not asking you to be just holy, never make a mistake, never say a bad word, nothing like that. No, that's baloney. Just want you on the team doing the best you can. Okay, my friends, I really appreciate this opportunity to talk with you and to share with you in your energy. Of course, those of you have requested it. I'm working with you on a more personal level as well. Some of you have some work to do with me personally. Particularly, I see some with art projects and other making stuff. Things. So, of course, I'm working with you already and will continue to. Anyone who asks, I'm more than happy to assist you in realizing more of who you are here on this earth plane. That's my job and has been for a long, long time. Thank you, my friends. Until next time. Okay, guys. I feel like I turned around a little bit. I hope you're able to still see during that whole thing. I kind of lose a little bit of space stuff during that. Okay, hope that was helpful. I hope you liked it. If you did, please push the button. Thank you, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.